こんにちは、ゆうこ先生です。Have you ever noticed that Japanese speakers sometimes leave sentences unfinished even when they are saying something important? Today, I will show you one surprising habit that makes real spoken Japanese sound very different from what you learn in a textbook. This is the first of 3 key habits that I will be sharing about real spoken Japanese.Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss the next 2 lessons in this series. Okay, let's begin. では、始めましょう。In Japanese conversation, you will often notice that phrases are left incomplete. This tendency is particularly evident when expressing something negative or declining an invitation.Additionally, the ending part of a common phrase is often left unsaid because it is predictable and understood among native speakers. Let's go through these situations one by one. Case number 1. When expressing something negative, Japanese speakers often do not complete a sentence. For example, someone asks, コーヒー好きですか? Do you like coffee? You don't really like coffee, so your response should be コーヒーはあまり好きじゃないです in a complete sentence. However, most Japanese speakers would prefer not to say the negative phrase 好きじゃないです and respond like this. コーヒーはあまり Here, the negative part 好きじゃないです is left unsaid.Because highlighting coffee with the particle は and using あまり which can only be used in negative sentences is enough to signal that the response is negative. So there is no need to fully articulate the response, and most Japanese people would likely choose not to express the 好きじゃないです part.This manner of speaking is very common in Japanese culture as it softens a negative impression and sounds more considerate and polite. Case number 2. When declining an invitation, phrases are often left incomplete. For instance, your friend invites you to lunch. 明日ランチどうですか? How about lunch tomorrow?If you need to decline this invitation, a typical response would be すいません、明日はちょっと and the sentence trails off. It literally means I'm sorry, as for tomorrow, a little. What is left unsaid is something like I have plans, 予定があります or It's inconvenient for me, 都合が悪いですwhich most Japanese people choose not to say. Native speakers understand from the apology すいません alone that it is a polite decline without the need for a full explanation. This indirect style of saying no helps maintain harmony in conversation. Case number 3.Some common expressions can be left unfinished. For example, なくちゃいけません means must or have to, and たらどうですか is a way to suggest something as in how about ing. These phrases are so familiar to native speakers that the ending is understood without being spoken. So many people drop the ending part and shorten their messages like this. As a result, すぐ行かなくちゃ alone means I must go right away. Likewise, cancel したら by itself means how about canceling it? So here's a summary of the first habit in spoken Japanese. Japanese speakers often hesitate to complete phrases when expressing something negative, declining an invitation, or using some common expressions. So that next time someone trails off without finishing their sentence, now you will know what's really going on. In the next video, I will show you another common habit. Why Japanese speakers often drop particles like wa and o in their speech. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next lesson. And if the next lesson is already published when you are watching this, you will find the link in the description. ではまた次のレッスンで会いましょう。